Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Marlo Thomas has always lived her life with intention, heart, and an unshakable sense of purpose. In the months following the passing of Phil Donahue, she has stepped into a quieter chapter, one defined not by absence, but by reflection, resilience, and deep gratitude for a life shared. Those closest to her describe this period not as one of retreat, but of gentle recalibration, where memory and meaning walk side by side. Marlo isn't disappearing from the world she helped shape, she's choosing how she remains present in it. Life after Phil has brought moments of stillness that were once rare. For decades, their days were filled with conversations, shared causes, late-night talks, and the comforting rhythm of a partnership built on respect and curiosity. Now, Marlo speaks openly about learning how to sit with silence without letting it become loneliness. She has said that grief doesn't arrive as one overwhelming wave, but as a series of small, unexpected moments, an empty chair, a familiar song, a question she still wants to ask him. Yet within those moments, she also finds warmth, because love, in her words, does not end when a life does. Marlo reflects often on the extraordinary bond she and Phil shared, one rooted in equality and shared values. Their marriage was never about traditional roles. It was about mutual admiration and intellectual partnership. She credits Phil with encouraging her independence and celebrating her voice, not overshadowing it. That foundation has become a source of strength now. Instead of feeling defined by loss, Marlo draws from the years of encouragement Phil gave her, reminding herself that he believed deeply in her ability to keep moving forward with grace. These days, Marlo's routine is simpler, but no less meaningful. Mornings begin slowly, often with reading, writing, or quiet reflection. She has returned to journaling, something she leaned on earlier in life, using words as a way to process emotion without judgment. Writing has become both a release and a conversation, sometimes with herself, sometimes with Phil's memory, sometimes with the future she is still shaping. She believes strongly that acknowledging pain doesn't weaken joy. It makes joy more honest. Her connection to philanthropy has also deepened. Long known for her advocacy work, Marlo has found renewed purpose in causes that mattered to both her and Phil. Education, mental health, and equality remain close to her heart. Rather than stepping back, she has chosen to engage more thoughtfully, supporting initiatives that reflect their shared beliefs. For Marlo, this is a way of honoring Phil's legacy without turning it into something frozen in time. She wants his values to stay active, alive, and evolving. Marlo has also spoken about the importance of allowing herself moments of happiness without guilt. Society often places quiet expectations on widows, as if joy must be delayed or justified. She gently rejects that notion. She laughs when something is funny. She smiles when memories bring comfort. She allows herself lightness because love, she believes, would want nothing less. Phil's sense of humor, sharp and compassionate, still echoes in her daily life, reminding her that seriousness and sorrow were never the full measure of their relationship. Friends describe Marlo as thoughtful and grounded, but also surprisingly open to new experiences. This doesn't mean replacing what she lost. It means expanding who she continues to be. She attends intimate gatherings, reconnects with longtime friends, and even explores creative ideas she once set aside due to a busy schedule. Creativity, she says, feels different now, less about achievement and more about expression. It's not about proving anything. It's about being present. Marlo's relationship with fame has also shifted. After decades in the public eye, she now approaches attention with clearer boundaries. She understands the public's curiosity, especially regarding her life with Phil, but she is selective about what she shares. What she offers comes from a place of generosity, not obligation. She wants her story to inspire reflection, not speculation. And when she does speak, it's with honesty that feels calm rather than performative. Family continues to play a central role in her life. As a stepmother and mentor figure, Marlo values connection across generations. She finds comfort in conversations that look toward the future while still honoring the past. These relationships remind her that life continues to unfold, even when it takes unexpected turns. She believes deeply in showing up for others, not as someone who has all the answers, but as someone willing to listen. Marlo also addresses aging with a refreshing sense of realism. She doesn't romanticize it, nor does she fear it. Instead, she talks about aging as a process of refinement, letting go of what no longer matters and focusing on what does. After Phil's passing, this clarity became even sharper. Time feels more precious, but also more forgiving. She gives herself permission to rest, to say no, and to choose peace over pressure. When asked about love, Marlo doesn't speak in the past tense. She talks about it as a continuing force, one that shaped her and still does. Phil's presence, she says, didn't disappear. It transformed. Love became memory, influence, and inner dialogue. It became a quiet companion rather than a shared room. This perspective allows her to move forward without feeling like she's leaving anything behind. Marlo's spirituality has also grown more personal. Rather than following rigid definitions, she leans into faith as trust. Trust in life's rhythm, trust in connection beyond physical presence, and trust in her own resilience. She believes that meaning doesn't always arrive with explanation, but it can still be felt. This belief carries her through difficult days and grounds her during moments of uncertainty. There are days when grief feels heavier, and Marlo doesn't hide that truth. She acknowledges that healing is not linear. Some mornings feel hopeful, others tender. But she no longer measures progress by how little she feels, rather by how honestly she allows herself to feel. This approach has resonated with many who see their own experiences reflected in her words. Marlo Thomas today stands as a woman shaped by love, loss, and lifelong purpose. Life after Phil Donahue is not about redefining herself, but about continuing to live with the values they shared: curiosity, compassion, and courage. She moves forward not by forgetting, but by carrying love with her, letting it inform every choice, every step, and every quiet moment in between. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.